And let's see if the broadcast is back up. I apologize to everyone that might be there on the stream. I'm making sure that it's live here. I apologize to everyone. Yep, it's live. So, that was a good race. I didn't get to watch the end of it. Nobody online did either. Matthew Bird won, Riley Frost second, and Roger Saucier third. I'm going to see if I can get interviews with them now. La, 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 la. We'll start this. Man, trying to get everything to get back up and running is tough. I didn't get a replay or anything of that. I hope Shannon got it.
Maybe you did. Like I said, I mentioned to him that you were having some issues and that didn't know if we're going to get the interview and everything, that it had crashed. So
Well, anyway, that was turning out to be a good race to watch. Riley Frost got second. He's actually ready for an interview. I don't know if Saucier is. Hey, Riley Frost. Sorry I didn't get the end of that race. My computer crashed in the middle of the race. So I heard you got second. Good job.
Yeah, thank you.
What were your thoughts on that race? It was a little bit of a crash fest there at the beginning, but it played out.
Well, I was hoping there'd be a wreck there at the end because I was in a pretty good spot. And second for a double file restart out there on the outside. I think I could have made that work pretty good.
yeah, they were working on it in the back half of the pack. Somewhere around about 8th, 9th, and 10th. They were bouncing off each other for about the last 6 laps. So you almost got what you needed.
Yeah, that's what I needed for sure. We'd have had a little something for him. But
Yeah.
he really, he was hooked up.
Yeah, he's looking to keep the streak alive, 3 in a row, and you got second again. Congrats again, buddy. What are your feelings on the late model race?
We're a couple tenths off. I know that. We'll just run around in the back, I guess.
Well, good luck with that, buddy, and we thank you for racing with us again. You want to make any shout-outs before we go?
Just you guys for putting these on. Appreciate it.
We appreciate you.
Good run.
Right on. See you later.
See you after this one. And Roger Saucier with the third place. Again, I didn't get to see it because my computer crashed, but congrats on third. Welcome back to the league. It's been a minute.
Yes, it's been a little while. Been just busy with work schedule and that sort of thing, but wanted to make out for the home race.
You got third there. It looked like you just had to basically follow the leader on that one, right?
Yeah, this place is real one lane, so it's hard to pass. I think the only pass I made that I wasn't already beside the person to initiate it was when someone spun. So, real hard to pass, but made for an interesting race in the defense game.
Yep, and you held on for third. It's another podium for you, and your first one of the season with your first race of the season. So, good job on that. You want to make any shout-outs?
Thanks to grandmother, she watches all these races, so appreciate her doing that for me. And you guys for putting up the series and the broadcast, everything you guys do for us behind the scenes.
We appreciate you, Roger, and thank you for racing with us. And good luck. See you next time.
Yeah. I'll try to see what we can do to make it out.
All right, man. Have a good one.
You too.
And last but not least, the winner of tonight's race. Sorry I didn't get to watch you take the checkered flag, but another one, 3 in a row, Matthew Bird. Congratulations.
Yep, thank you.
Buddy, you just had the pace there. Nobody could keep up with you. What did you do different?
Yeah, I've done a lot of practice for this race because I've never really driven this track well. So I did probably 4 or 5 rookie street stock races just to practice for it. And I got to follow a lot of really fast people, and that really helped me get a really fast line and build up my pace.
Hey, man, sometimes practice makes perfect. Rodney, you got any words for the winner?
Yeah. Any pointers on how to get me any quicker to keep up there with y'all?
I can try to help you some.
Y'all guys, y'all got more time to put in this than I do. I enjoy watching y'all run. It's always fun competing against y'all quicker guys. It in turn makes us better trying to chase y'all down. So good run, good win.
Yeah.
Tonight.
Thank you.
Yep, Matthew, that makes 3 in a row in the street stocks. Are you confident in a win tonight here at Nashville Fairgrounds in the super late models?
Not really. I'm going to try, but I don't know how it's going to go.
Well,
I'm not very good in the super late model.
Oh, well, neither am I, so you're in good company. Well, again, congrats. You want to make any shout-outs?
Nah.
You meant a few words. I like it.
Yep.
Well, congrats again on 3 in a row. You got a streak going, and good luck again in the super late models.
Thank you.
We'll see you later.
All right, bye.
And that is the interviews for the winners of the Asphalt Assault Series that I got to miss. Unfortunately, hopefully my computer will stay alive for the entirety of this race. I can't seem to get my graphics to work right. My overlays are just not working for some reason. I don't know why. It's just completely broken. And with that being said, I'm going to get what's going on the track going. As you can see, everything's just going crazy on my screen. I can't seem to get my overlays to work. I don't know why. Makes me wonder if the overlays are part of what makes my computer crash.
Could be.
There we go. I got them. Got them back. All right. Well, we didn't get to get a good finish for that race on the live stream. I apologize to everybody that was watching. Hopefully we didn't lose all the viewers and we got them back for this race. This is the big one. This one is for the money. You got you'll get $5 to the pole sitter and $25 for the Rum's race bounty to the winner. And Rum is Rodney Roberts, who's in here with me. Give us your thoughts on this track here at Nashville Fairgrounds, Rodney.
Big track, that bulb coming out of 3, or I think it's 3 and 4. But if you're down low, it'll really make the car jump sideways if you're not careful. But I put in a little practice for this one. Actually, the bulb's coming out of 2 right there. But I put in a little practice, so hopefully I can keep up with some of these quicker guys. And I think there actually be room to pass people on this one. So I think it's going to put on a good show.
Absolutely. I just saw that Matthew Bird's on top of the practice board. He was concerned that he wasn't going to do very well, and he's on top.
Yeah. Let's say it looks like he's at a 17.6. Yeah, that's pretty quick.
Yeah, I mean he's got 3/10 over Landon Lacey, our points leader. And with that being said, I'm going to actually pull up the point standings. We got 2 of them to look at, actually. So the way this works is there are 3 championships going on at the same time. We're going to pop that up there. And you can see in the super late models, we have Landon Lacey as the points leader with Jerry Hendrickson just off of him. They're teammates now. Jerry joined Jacob Schneider Racing because of our league. That's pretty cool. Riley Frost is in 3rd. Not very confident tonight with his car, but he's 4th on the practice board. 3rd, as I said that. Joey Kuba is 5th. Lance Sater 6th. Damon Henry, Austin LeBlanc, and Chucky Walden took LPPs last time. We were in the super late model, so they are tied for 7th. And I did put in the chat earlier last week that anybody that makes the race tonight will automatically get an LPP for race 1 because we only had 6 cars in the field and I kind of want to just keep the competition going. Just trying to be fair. Oh, we're seeing Rodney take it backwards on the stretch.
Yeah, got a little too much throttle happy on that.
You all right? You took a big hit in the back there.
Yeah, a little too happy on the throttle trying to get up the corner there. See what kind of lap time I can put down for a qualifying lap.
Well, it's not too shabby. You're 9th right now.
Yeah, that's about where I expect to be, somewhere around 10th to 12th.
Right now, if we include Shannon Milliken, we have 14. Oh, there's a big crash on the front stretch. Sorry. Chucky Walden in the American flag Dale Earnhardt car. That looks awesome. Didn't he do that in the 1996 Coca-Cola 600, or was it the All-Star race?
It was the All-Star race in '96.
Yeah.
Had the Olympic paint scheme for Atlanta.
That's right. And so those are the point standings for the super late models. And then we got to go to the Crown Jewel late model series. So there are 3 point standings going on. We got the Crown Jewel, which is the overall. We got the super late model, which is these. Then we got the late model stocks, which is what will be next week and last week. So we just keep alternating. And there's 3 champions that can be crowned. One person can win all 3 championships. And Landon's doing a very good job at that right now. He's in the lead on all 3. No, actually he's not. Matthew Bird is leading the late model stocks by 1 point because he got the pole, led the most laps, and finished 2nd. So he got enough bonus points to stay up there. But our Crown Jewel point standings is Landon Lacey, Riley Frost, Dylan Davis, Jerry Hendrickson, Chucky Walden, Joey Kuba, Lance Sater, Austin LeBlanc, Matthew Bird, Rodney Roberts, Mark Radowski, Chandler Coleman, Damon Henry, David Nannon, Dawson Melton, Shannon Milliken, and Robert Hensley. A lot of those will change because I'm giving them LPPs for last week. So you'll see Matthew Bird come up quite a bit because he'll receive an LPP for last week. You're going to see Rodney Roberts go up a lot because he will receive an LPP for last race, not last week, 2 weeks ago. So a lot of these guys that are here tonight, Sharon Hill, he's joining us tonight. He did not make it the first week. So a lot of these guys that are low on the standings right now will pop up a whole lot once they get their LPP points for last time. And so everybody will finish 7th place. That's not too bad for race 1, Rodney.
Yeah, that's definitely going to help out. And, like I told you earlier, as long as these don't run too late and interfere with the sleep schedule for work, I'm going to try to finish out the season.
That'll be awesome. Glad to have you, and I'm thankful to have you here in the booth with me to have somebody to bounce some things off with. And we do have Landon Lacey setting in the Pull to Broadcast channel, so I'm going to get some thoughts from him. Landon Lacey, it's Justin Phoenix here in the booth. You got me? Your mic's muted if you don't know.
Yes, sir. You got me?
Yeah, I got you. How's the car feeling, buddy? I've seen you spin out a couple times.
This thing's a little bit loose on fresh tires. I'm just feeling it out. I haven't shown my whole hand yet either. So.
Well, I was wondering
I don't think
because
I'm struggling too much out here.
yeah, you're 4/10 off of Matthew Bird right now. You're giving him all the confidence boost he needs.
We'll see how tonight goes. You know, I sadly haven't had a lot of time to practice this week, but well, you know, I'm sure we have 200 laps. I'm sure I'll find my groove.
Yeah, and Jacob's not going to make it tonight because he's stuck in traffic in Atlanta. So.
I didn't even know he was going to Atlanta. You don't tell me nothing.
He said he made a mistake. That's all he told me.
Yeah, going to Atlanta. Yeah, that is a mistake.
Well, I just seen you in the Pull to Broadcast channel, so I wanted to get your thoughts. I got runner Rodney Roberts in the booth with me for the full race, so he's going to be my in-race reporter the whole time. But I might pull you back in here during the race whenever you don't have a whole lot going on.
Yeah, I mean, don't be afraid to check in. I'm all open.
All right, man. Well, good luck into the race and good luck in qualifying. It's $5 for that pole position.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. See you soon.
Yes, sir.
Good luck.
And with that, it's about time for qualifying. The $5 qualifying money is going to somebody. Will it be Matthew Bird? Will it be Dylan Davis? Or will Landon Lacey show us up? Or could it be another person that's being a sleeper right now?
Yeah, I don't know. Looking at the times, Dylan Davis is right there with him. So it could be all just a matter of who gets the best grip on their laps and gets off the corner real well.
That is correct. All right, it's time to get real. We're watching Jerry Hendrickson right now. The Miller genuine draft car. Throw back to Rusty Wallace. We're here at Nashville Fairgrounds for tonight's race. Another one of those tracks that Dale Jr.'s been trying to get back into the NASCAR scene. While they qualify. From 1958 to 1984, the city of Nashville played host to the biggest names in NASCAR as Fairgrounds Speedway was a staple of the annual Cup Series calendar. 9 of Richard Petty's 200 career victories came at Nashville's 42 Cup events, while all-time track win record holder Darrell Waltrip scored 8 of his 67 career Fairgrounds victories at the Cup level. But the history of racing in Nashville actually dates back to nearly a century, as some of the top drivers of the Indianapolis 500 in the 1910s would bring their cars down to the track for events held alongside the state fair. Originally a dirt oval of just over a mile, the track was converted in 1957 to a half-mile paved oval and lengthened to its current 0.596-mile layout just over a decade later. In recent years, proving yourself at the fairgrounds has been a surefire way to get noticed in NASCAR, with names like Waltrip, Bobby Allison, Dale Earnhardt, Bill Elliott, and Sterling Marlin on the entry list. Taking a win at a Nashville show means that you've got the skills to pay the bills. Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway. This is one that I wish they would actually put on the Cup calendar.
It makes for a nice little change up on some of the tracks that they got right now.
Yes, sir. You know me, I'm a shorter track guy, so I prefer the short tracks. I do have to say though that the next gen cars are not very good.
Yeah, well, kind of indifferent to them. I mean, they seem like they put on a good show at the shorter tracks, but there's certain tracks that Yeah, it's typical. You just kind of watch them stay in line. The only time they ever really pass each other is on restarts. So that's kind of what NASCAR racing's turned into, pretty much.
Yep. I'm glad I got friends that take care of me while the broadcast is going. I've got so much going on after the crash on my computer that I've lost my focus. And
it's
this,
like Matthew's got 2/10 on the field in qualifying right now.
and Landon got 4th. Yeah. So everybody in the top have qualified. Number 12 is taking some laps. That's Anthony Mollett.
Yeah, he was pretty quick in practice. I think he was kind of up there in top 5 for a little bit. I completely screwed up qualifying by touching the wall twice, so we'll start back here in the back.
That sucks. Oh, Anthony about spun it, and he did. Into the wall. He's got 1 lap completed, and I don't know if he can do another lap. Probably not in 18 seconds.
Nah, I don't think he can get back out there that quick and get another one in.
All right, it looks like Robert Hensley, Austin LeBlanc, and you are DNQs.
Well, there is that. Or from the back, right up front.
And so Matthew Bird gets the $5 pole position. I'm sorry, I'm very distracted right now. Matthew Bird on the pole. Riley Frost second again. Dylan Davis third. Landon Lacey fourth. Not a familiar place for him to start. Jerry Hendrickson fifth. Chucky Walden sixth. Joey Kuba seventh. Sharon Hill eighth, his first race of the season. He raced with us in the last super late model season. Anthony Mollett in 9th. Dawson Melton in 10th. Rodney Roberts 11th. Austin LeBlanc 12th. And I don't think Shannon Milliken starting 13th. And Robert Hensley rounds out the running order. I do that all the time. Every time I look at Robert Hensley, I want to say Rodney Roberts.
Yeah, it's close. Yeah, I think the start of this could be real critical. Yeah, if somebody tries to get on the gas too soon, it could cause a big pile up if somebody ain't got their car or bounces off the wall here.
Yeah, this is so what are your thoughts on this track? Bottom lane, top lane, middle lane? What's the best lane here?
I kind of like to be a car length up just to kind of stay off the heavy bumps down there, but I don't necessarily think that's the quickest way to get around this thing. But I just kind of drive what's comfortable for me and, try to make sure I keep the car under me.
These cars are mean sounding when you go to the in-car view. It almost drowns you out.
Yeah, I like the power they have. It takes a lot of throttle control to keep these things underneath you, and it really, tire management could come into play as long as race it is. I think we get 1 extra set of tires. So, that could be critical on when somebody might come in and take a set.
Yep. The 1 set of tires was an idea that Jacob Schneider came up with before the season started so that people could just focus on the racing mostly, not pitting constantly to keep fresh tires and stuff. Kind of makes a strategy call. Do you want to take the tires or do you not want to take the tires? And we've seen
or hang on to them as long as you want, you know, and in hopes that maybe you catch something late and everybody's burning theirs up. That really could be beneficial to a driver if they, you know, especially some of the quicker drivers can make their tires last a long time. That could really, really help them out.
Yeah, and we've seen the last couple of times people have tried to make strategy calls with their pits, and it didn't work out. Most of the time they got black flag. So here we get ready on the back stretch here at Nashville Fairground Speedway, getting ready for green flag racing here in PRA on PRA Network. Matthew Bird takes him to the green flag. We're off. Going down into turn number 1, Riley Frost on the outside, Matthew Bird on the inside. It's funny that Matthew Bird, before the race, said he wasn't confident, but he's already got $5 tonight. We got 200 laps to do tonight. We're already coming to lap number 3. And there's a spin! Not Jacob, but Landon Lacey spins it out.
Well, that was kind of wild.
I seen the 81 and I immediately said Jacob Schneider. Let's see what happened here. Oh, he just punched it on the throttle, I think. We're going to watch that back one more time from a different perspective. Slow motion, here we go. He's down on the inside of Riley Frost, coming out of turn number 4. You can see him already dirt tracking, coming out of turn number 4. He's losing it already, and Dylan Davis has nowhere to go but right into his left rear quarter panel. That is not something that Landon Lacey wanted to do tonight.
I think we get one fast repair too, so hopefully them guys don't have to use it up this early.
Nope, and I have the ability to track who takes fast repairs, so I'll keep an eye on that. That's not a good way to start the night for Landon Lacey. This is the lowest position he's been all season long. And to be honest, it's the lowest the 81 car has been in 2 seasons.
Yeah, because he took over for Jacob, correct?
Yeah. Yeah, his paint scheme's the actual paint scheme for Jacob's real car.
Looks like we had a couple people pit there.
Yep, it's Landon Lacey. He is taking a fast repair, and it's Anthony Mullet.
That's a long race to take a fast repair already.
Yeah, it is. We have seen the Jacob Schneider Racing car come back from adversity a couple of times, so we'll see what takes place this time. It looks like Anthony's already going a lap down. One to green. We're on the back stretch. We're going single file restart this time. First caution of the night for the late model series. The pace car is heading off. Matthew Bird is going to lead him to the green flag. Starts and restarts are on the leader. There's some that have been laying back a lot. There's a big gap between a few of the cars.
Yeah, it makes it hard on the further back. You get that accordion effect, and it just seems like you can't get going anytime soon, and it really causes problems.
Yes, sir. Landon Lacey is way back there, man. He's got a lot to make up for after that. But he's got the skill. I think he can do it. But he's got to catch Matthew Bird and Riley Frost.
I had it there.
Right now, there's a good battle right here. First, second, and third are right together. Matthew Bird in the lead, Riley Frost, and Dylan Davis is going to go to the inside of Riley Frost, try to take second place, which is going to allow Matthew Bird to pull away a little bit.
Or around.
Oh, it's Joey Kuba. Let's take a look.
All I saw was 93 in my windshield.
We're taking a look at what happened to him. Did the same thing Landon Lacey did earlier. Come off of turn 4 and just lost it. We're going to watch it in slow motion here. Yeah, just come off turn 4, too hot on the gas. But he didn't hit anything. That's the good thing for Joey Kuba. He did not hit anything. Is that 2 cautions now? I think it is, isn't it?
Yeah, that's 2. I think the first one was Landon Lacey getting around, and then Coob there.
Yep, 2 cautions so far. So, what is in a driver's head now after 2 short green flag runs here, Rodney?
Yeah, my position back here, especially if we go back to a single file start, which I think it'll stay that, says how quick the caution came out. Biggest thing is just trying to get a good start and not getting the accordion effect and running to the back end of somebody. It's real easy to do if people don't get on the gas, so kind of be patient and hopefully this thing will get spread out a little bit and go green.
All right, we're going to get ready to go green flag racing, I think, the next time by. Sorry for the viewers there. My notepad, I had to open it, and it popped up on the screen. Blocked out the whole screen. Sorry about that. Windows is great. There we go, 1 lap to green. It's going to be a single file restart once again. So the green flag will be on Matthew Bird. He will control everybody to the green.
We got a double file restart.
Oh, okay. Well, he still controls it. Dylan Davis is going to have to be on his guard to hit that gas the same time Matthew Bird does. And we're getting ready to go green flag racing. They're coming off of turn number 3 into turn number 4. Green flag! Matthew Bird gets a huge jump on Dylan Davis. Going into turn number 1, he's already clear of him. Matthew Bird in first, Dylan Davis second, Riley Frost third, Jerry Hendrickson fourth. Sharn Hill rounds out the top 5. Good to see him back here in the Super Late Model Series. He joined us last time we did Super Late Models, and that was a calamity fest. I'm right on board with him. Dylan Davis is getting close to the leader. He's staying right there with him. We saw last week he stayed with Landon Lacey for a long time.
Got a car
big caution.
Like maybe Maytag went around and Lacey, it looked like he tagged the wall pretty good in front of me.
We're watching it back. Ooh. You barely missed that. We're gonna actually watch that from your perspective.
Yeah, it was kind of close. I'm surprised I didn't get in the outside wall.
We're gonna watch from your point of view. Here we go. Oh my goodness. He was sideways, perpendicular on the track when you came around there. That was some quick thinking, Rodney.
Yeah.
I'm seeing that too. People are just losing the FN randomly.
Yeah, I kind of was hoping he would drift a little bit further down the track because there wasn't much room to go on the outside. So.
And it's always that turn 4 that's getting everybody, and it looked like the one in front of you hit the wall pretty hard. I think it was Austin.
That was no Landon Lacey. I know got the wall pretty good. He's in the 12 in front of me. He was the one that got it, I think.
Oh, that's Anthony Mullet. That's Anthony Mullet in the 12. I'm gonna watch that.
I gotcha.
Yeah, he's got the same color car.
I see now.
Let's go back to gonna go back to Anthony Mullet. Cockpit play. Here we go. Oh yeah, he hit the wall, but he didn't hit it too hard. He didn't hit it too hard. He hit it hard enough that it might have knocked a toe in or out.
Yeah, these cars are pretty good on the front end. So as long as he didn't hit it too terribly, I think he'll be all right.
All right. Go back to going green this time by. Again, it's Matthew Bird on the lead, in the lead at 23 laps led so far. No one else has a lap led yet. Landon Lacey spun out early. Has not shown speed yet. Green flag. Matthew Bird is off. Dylan Davis got a better start that time. Let's hope that we get some green flag racing here. Because I think Dylan Davis has something for Matthew Bird. I think he can lead some laps. For those that have been with PRA for a long time, there's been a crash.
Reckon.
Caution is out. Caution is out. Austin LeBlanc, Dawson Melton. Let's see what took place. Oh, they just got into each other. I mean, they both moved in a way they shouldn't have.
Trying to occupy the same space.
Yeah, we're going to actually watch it from a little bit closer perspective in slow motion. Austin's down on the bottom. Dawson's on the top. Dawson's up next to the wall. Dawson comes off the wall into Austin. So the fault, I think, would have to go to Dawson there if we were given a fault. Because he was up on the wall and he just come off the wall and spun Austin out. That's unfortunate for both of them. That'll have to be a fast repair for Austin at least. He got pretty much 90-degree punted into the outside wall.
Yeah. Looks like Riley pitted, one of the leaders.
Austin did. I haven't seen anybody else on.
Looks like Riley Frost just kind of.
Yeah, he did. He pitted. Yep, you're right.
A little bit early if they're taking tires with 170 to go, unless he had some damage.
So caution 3 was Chucky, and caution 4 this time was Dawson and Austin. One lap to go before we go green flag racing again. We're going double file again. Dylan Davis is not liking these cautions because it allows Matthew to get ahead on the restarts because the restarts are on the leader. So it just keeps making him have to make up that reaction time. And with that, Dylan Davis is a real life drag racer. So his reaction time should be pretty good. And green flag racing, here we go. Sharn Hill has made it up to third. And we got Jerry Hendrickson on the outside of Sharn Hill, trying to take third place, and he does. We got some double file racing back here in the back. Joey Kuba and Landon Lacey are side by side. I could see why the 12 car looked like Landon's car to you. Their paint schemes look exactly the same.
Yeah, they're really close. And these cars here, it feels like you put too much wheel input in and it grinds the right front.
Got some stuff going on in the Discord, and we're in the middle of a broadcast, so I can't take care of it. And so Dylan Davis is now trying to hunt down Matthew Bird. He's 15 hundredths of a second off. He's right on him. I'm gonna ride on board. Oh, there's another crash. The 12 car is stopped. Dylan Davis is not liking that. He gets so close every time. Landon Lacey has a 2X. What in the world? Let's see what happened here. Oh, Anthony just lost it coming off of turn 4, and Landon was there.
Yeah, I suspect there's going to be a lot of, especially as the tires wear down and really start losing the grip on the rear end. It could be tough to keep these things underneath you. I've been trying to play it easy and just kind of roll the corners, not really put the power down too much if necessary. And right now it seems to be working out, but yeah, it looks like I'm going to start on the outside on this restart, so it's going to make it kind of tough.
Yes, sir.
I've been out of 4, Landon, we're just there, man.
And I tried to check out, but I couldn't check up quick enough.
No, you're good, man. Don't even worry about it.
And we'll see how the attrition goes in this, and knock out a few more cars and If you can hold on to a set of tires to about 60 to go, you might be in the catbird seat.
Yep, that'll be fun to see. I'm going to actually watch that back one more time from Landon Lacey's perspective. Oh yeah, there was nothing he could do. Anthony was on the outside and spun it to the inside. There was nowhere that Landa could go. And so with that being said, we're riding on board with Dylan Davis for a moment. He has been so close to taking that lead. Gonna go green this time by. Double file restart once again. That's caution 5 of the night. Just say thank you, Wired, for taking care of the Discord issues. Green flag! Sometimes we get spam bots in the Discord and we gotta take care of them. And so, will Dylan Davis have enough this time? Will he have enough time? Oh, there's another spin. I see it in the back. It's Chucky Walden. He's sideways in the middle of the racing line. He left his car. Before the caution came out, he left the car. He had it towed. He was right in the racing line, and the leaders were coming. So Dylan Davis now has some more time to try to catch up to Matthew Bird. Right on board with Dylan Davis once again as he looks out his windshield at Matthew Bird's bumper. He's right there. I don't think Dylan's pushing as hard as Matthew is, and that's exciting. We might see a pass for the lead here. And I just got to say this, that Dylan is from Tennessee, so this is one of his hometown tracks. This in Bristol. The hometown guy wants to get his first PRA iRacing victory right here in his hometown. Can he do it? Got 153 laps to try to pass Matthew Bird and not let any more cautions slow him down. He's right there on the bumper of Matthew Bird. Jerry Hendrickson. Oh, Maytag is around again, and that's another caution. Maytag just caused Joey Kuba to crash.
I can say all I saw was a car up in the air in front of me.
Maytag is Chucky Walden, for those that are watching that don't know.
Yeah, Discord names, and kind of forget that we're actually going by real names in this thing.
But yeah, I did too. I said Maytag too. I call him Maytag. Let's see what happened to Mr. Walden. He spins it out. Turn 4 again.
Yeah, it looked like he overcorrected to me. He kind of got loose.
Kuba was dodging him and slammed the outside wall. And Kuba doesn't have a fast repair taken yet, so. All right. Well, that's caution number 6.
That was interesting. My internet just... Oh, what the hell.
Did it?
Oh, my internet just did something crazy.
Everything okay?
I think so. Holy cow.
We're going to watch that back again from, let's go back to Chucky.
Ooh, that was
there.
rough. Alright, my internet kind of crashed. I don't know what happened there.
Well, at least you're not totally out.
Shannon, give me an EOL. I had some internet issues there and something got jacked up. I don't want to get up there and mess anybody's race up. Give me an EOL, please.
Kuba did take a fast repair. No, he didn't. He did not take a fast repair. But that was riding on board with Joey Kuba.
Yep. Well, if I suddenly turn into the wall for no reason at all, my internet did crazy whatever it was doing again. So hopefully I don't take anybody out.
Yeah, at least me being the broadcaster, it doesn't affect anybody when I crash.
That was kind of crazy. Luckily I didn't hit the wall or nothing. Was it?
If he doesn't pass, we'll go green. Looks like he did.
All right, we're going green. Green flag racing. Once again, Dale Davis has the chase. Matthew Bird. Now he has Jerry Hendrickson on his bumper. Side by side back here for 6th place with Austin LeBlanc and Landon Lacey. There's a 2X. It's Jerry Hendrickson. He must have hit the wall. Now Dylan Davis is still hunting Matthew Bird. He's right back up on his bumper like he was earlier, trying to make that pass. Riley Frost is trying to make the pass on Jerry Hendrickson at the same time. Got 2 battles, one for 1st and one for 3rd. Sharn Hill's in 5th there, trying to battle with them. He's blocked on both sides. This battle is still for the lead here between Dylan Davis and Matthew Bird, excuse me. Side by side for 3rd, Riley Frost, Jerry Hendrickson, and Sharn Hill. Sharn's just trying to find the line to get around these 2 guys. Meanwhile, Dylan Davis is looking to the inside of Matthew Bird. He's got the inside quarter panel. Can he do it? Can he make the pass? He's on the inside. Turn number 4, coming off the turn number 4. Matthew Bird sideways. Does Dylan Davis? He does. He leads the first lap of this season. Dylan Davis is the leader at Nashville Speedway. For 61 laps, Dylan Davis hunted down Matthew Bird lap after lap after lap. Caution after caution. There's going to be another one. Sharn Hill into the inside wall hard, crashing in front of the entire field.
That was close.
Let's take a look at that. Oh man.
Yeah, no problem. I just wasn't trying to get into you. I think you still got to come by me here.
You got Jerry Hendrickson. He gets passed by Sharn Hill right here. Watching in slow motion. Sharn moves up. Jerry moves down. They make contact. Their bumpers touch. It doesn't do anything to Sharn the first time, but then Jerry does not let up. He just lifts that bumper off the ground and turns him to the inside wall.
Oof. You can see where that gets a little frustrating.
Yeah, unfortunately, that I would have to say was a little bit on Jerry Hendrickson. But I am not the race admin, so that is Shannon's call.
137 left to go. Take it easy. Settle down. Give each other the room. It's a long night if we're going to do this every 10 laps.
So what's funny is I have the iRacing chat turned off, but I can hear the iRacing chat through yours. So I can hear Shannon there.
Yeah, it's yeah. I can see, if he got into him, depending on what the severity of the accident was, sometimes you never know who gets on the brakes early or what scenario it is. So hey, just throw fault at it until you can kind of look at everything in every angle. But hopefully it wasn't the case of somebody just driving through the back end of somebody.
Yeah. I mean, everybody's racing for $25, so that is always in the back of everybody's mind. And unfortunately,
trying to take my money.
Yeah, your money, the money you put up, the Rum's race bounty.
Yeah, I wanted to do something for the series, give a little incentive for them guys to give them something to run for.
Unfortunately for Sharn, that was he was on his way to making it up to the front, and that was the end of that. Now he's going to be several laps down once his repairs are done. That will probably be the end of his night. I don't think he took a fast repair, or he did, and he took tires or something. I don't know. He might have towed. I think he did tow, actually. That's probably what happened.
Yeah, that'll cost him some laps.
Yep. So, Riley Frost made it around Matthew Bird. Riley Frost said he wasn't very confident in his car tonight.
You've got to remember, I think Riley also stopped a little bit earlier, so if he took tires, he's probably on a little bit fresher tires than Matthew right now.
Yep,
I think he stopped on lap 30-ish or something like that.
I can actually go and look. Let's see here. It's been 41 laps since he pitted. Lap 28 was when he pitted. So yeah, he's got fresher tires than Dylan and Matthew. Oh, and then we got another caution. Joey Kuba is around. Anthony Mullet has been involved in another one. Let's see what happened. Yep, Anthony Mullet just spun Joey Kuba out. I mean, that was it. Let's watch that again. I'm going to go to Anthony's screen.
I'm not gonna lie. It is set up, dude. It is undrivable.
Who's that?
That was Lacey. He was talking kind of about the setup, but they got to remember too. Yeah, setup's provided, but it's still an open setup, so you can run whatever you want. You don't have to run the setup provided. You're more than welcome to get a setup from somewhere else. Yeah. I took a baseline from what was provided, and kind of did a little more to fit me. I changed the gear a little bit, so keep the tires underneath it a little bit, and try to save some tires throughout the run.
Yeah, we watched that a couple of times there. Anthony Mullet just dumped Joey Kuba 100%. So, there's another one that's got to take a fast repair.
I don't know. The iPacing 200 here is getting tough on the old backside sitting down this long.
I understand.
Right now, got a good car. Feels like it's handling pretty good after some wear, so I'm pretty happy with it.
You are in the top 5.
I just realized we got to pit for fuel this thing during this race too. Shows you what I get for not reading the all the rules on this thing.
Well, so far this has been a pretty eventful race. We've had 8 cautions now.
We're averaging a caution in less than 8 laps at pop here.
Pretty much. 1 lap to green. Is this one going double file again? Yep, it is.
Yes. I think I got tires behind me too. So hopefully I do not get ran over by Jerry here. If I get a chance, I will let the tires happily go around me.
Here we go, green flag racing. Once again here at Nashville Fairground Speedway. Dylan Davis leads them to the line. Green flag. Dylan Davis takes a little bit higher approach into the corners than Riley Frost does. There's someone into the wall. Riley's got 30 laps fresher tires. And someone's around. It is Joey Kuba, Anthony Mullet again. What happened this time?
According to the chat, that might have been Coop getting into somebody.
Yep, that's what I seen here. Totally. Caution number 9.
Right now, kind of playing in my hands a little bit here. More and more of these guys that have already took their tires, and the field's kind of dwindling down. Looks like we only got 9 in the lobby still, maybe.
He just completely drove third me in the middle of the corner. He claimed it. Enough. He parked himself. He's done.
I heard Daddy Shannon.
Yeah, he keeping everybody in check there. We try to keep everything. We're all competitive. We enjoy doing this. I have my moments just like anybody else does. You don't like to get ran into. You don't like to get ran over. So we try to make sure we always keep it respectful, but at least give the drivers a voice and kind of voice their frustrations. But kind of hold a tight thing around here when it gets to too much, and you just got to shut it down.
Yeah, we've had 9 cautions now.
Cutting into my sleep time.
Well, we're gonna have 121 more laps to go here.
Hey, you didn't have to tell me that. Jeez. I don't know. The rate is going. We're only gonna have 5 cars left by lap 150.
Matthew Bird just said in the chat in Discord, Loop-de-Loop Spirit is still here, even though he's not here. We have the spirit of Lance Sater in tonight's race. He wasn't here, so we got to have everybody else spin out for him.
All right, looks like we're going single file this time.
Thank you.
Back-to-back cautions does that. I don't know if that was admin made or if that was iRacing made, but either way, I understand we only have 8 cars that are still in the field. On the lead lap anyway. Here we go. Green flag racing again here at Nashville Fairground Speedway. The hometown hero is the leader.
Oh,
Someone got into the wall.
whoever's in front of me is blinking pretty bad too. They were gone for about 5 seconds there.
Dylan Davis is leading 23 laps so far. Last season he led a lot of laps, but he had terrible luck that would always befall him in every race. Could tonight be the time that he changes that luck? He is second in the points.
Reckon.
Oh, it's Austin LeBlanc and Dawson Melton.
Looks like we had a little ARCA break behind me. Just guy did not attempt to slow down, it looked like.
Well, let's take a look at what happened here. Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh! Austin LeBlanc got sent straight into the air. We're going to watch that one more time from a different point of view.
Then we had a little bit of helicopter going there.
Boom! My gosh! It's so good that these are not real cars right now, because that would have hurt. And so, we're going to look at Austin's perspective, what actually happened to him. He just spins it out at turn number 2, and he's sideways in the line. Bam! He gets absolutely destroyed. And it looks like he had already taken a fast repair before this. That might be it for him.
Yeah, we're going to come in and we're going to take the tires here and get filled up with fuel. We should be good to go the rest of this thing.
That might be the strategy call of the night, Rodney.
I think there's still 1 or 2 of them up front that hasn't took tires yet. I was looking at my fuel, and with the cars dwindling the way they are, and possibly 2 more gone there, you're starting to lose the ability maybe to get a caution flag. So last thing I want to do is get a green flag pit stop.
Mafia video on that was gnarly.
That was a crazy hit. Austin went flying into the air. Oh, man. If Aaron Fontaine is watching this broadcast, get a snippet of that for the YouTube. We're going to go green flag racing again here.
Right now it's a battle of attrition.
Yeah.
Y'all be on the highland, be careful.
Green flag. Dylan Davis leading them again to another lead lap here in his hometown track. Bristol's actually closer to him, but he's got Riley Frost on his bumper now. Like I said at the beginning of this broadcast, it would be nice to see the NASCAR Cup Series go back to this track. And I pray that nothing else happens in this race, and also pray that my computer doesn't crash again.
Yeah, I'm hoping it'll get a good long green run in here, and I can take advantage of maybe these tires on some of them guys that haven't stopped.
This is such a great track. You can tell Dylan has practiced up for this. Is he going to get Rum's bounty tonight? Or will it be Landon Lacey, who is creeping up in 4th place?
I think Matthew Bird, if he hasn't stopped yet, he's got to be getting tight on fuel.
Him and Dylan have not pitted. They're the only two that have not. The whole race so far.
Yeah, this could really get him if fuel-wise if it was to stay green.
Riding on board right now with Dylan Davis, our leader. He is getting a little bit of a gap on Riley Frost. Jerry Hendrickson has made the pass on Landon Lacey. Landon has fallen to 6th. I'm sorry, 5th. You're in 6th.
Just kind of on cruise control right now.
Right on board with our in-race reporter, Rodney Roberts.
I'm just trying to take it easy on the tires and keep the new tires under me as long as I can.
The story of the night right now, though, is Dylan Davis. He is still pulling away. Chucky Walton just caused another caution. And he spins it out, turn 4, into the inside wall right in front of the leaders. Enough to change the complexion of this race again.
Yeah, that's going to give them lead guys a chance to stop, get their tires and everything. So they'll be right back up here real quick if they still got tires.
That is the 11th caution of the night. Dylan Davis and Landon Lacey are pitting. Riley Frost and Matthew Bird are not pitting. And Dawson Melton is getting a lap back. He's a lucky dog. The longest green flag run of the night, 15 laps. That is correct.
How many laps we done under caution?
That's a good question.
I mean, a pace car could be in the running for most laps led.
Yeah. Getting ready to go green flag racing. Riley Frost is going to lead him this time. He hasn't had a chance to be in the lead all night yet. Here it is. He led his first 3 laps of the race. Dylan Davis pitted and got tires. Could that have been a mistake? Could it not? We'll see. Green flag. Already 4X's.
They about ran through each other trying to jump and get going. Guys with tires.
Another crash. Chucky Walden again. Caution. There it is.
Is that Chucky or was that Austin?
Don't know. They were both involved.
Nope.
Oh, there's more. Oh man, Dylan Davis just got involved in that.
What happened there? Oh no.
What happened?
It looks like some cars got into each other. Dylan said he wasn't paying attention. He was looking down. Ran into somebody. We got some sparks flying from somebody's car.
That is the bad luck I was just talking about earlier that Dylan Davis gets in every one of these races that he leads. We're watching that back. We'll see what happened here. Oh. Landon Lacey got involved. Landon Lacey was coming around and the 11 car was setting sideways right in the middle of the track. Yeah, that might have just ended Landon Lacey's night.
Or maybe Austin too, because I think he's already had to use up his fast repair.
Yep, so did Landon. Landon had to use one earlier. He's got a meatball flag. He's out. That right there ends the streak of the Jacob Schneider Racing team, unless Jerry Hendrickson can get one in. It'll at least be the first time the 81 car doesn't make it to victory lane.
There's 46 minutes, 47 minutes left in this racing session.
We'll never make that.
To go. Don't know how to drive the car. Please, just let people go or park it.
We're gonna watch that back. Actually, I forgot. Let's see here.
Not lovingly. You guys are normally not an issue.
Yeah, it looks like they just, yeah, from what their chatter on the radio was, like maybe
Track combo sucks.
somebody lost focus and
Yeah,
ran into him.
Austin LeBlanc spun out and Chucky got into him. And then Austin was setting sideways on the track. And Dylan Davis and Landon Lacey were coming around and they ran into each other, trying to avoid Austin's car.
If these guys would give each other just a touch of room on these restarts, they'd find it a lot easier to not run over each other.
All right, green flag racing again. We got some heat in the Discord we'll have to deal with after the race. But Riley Frost is leading again here, and Matthew Bird could catch up and make the pass and get back around. He has not pitted yet. Dylan Davis got a fast repair, so he's in fourth. He's behind. Or he didn't take it, I don't know. His car looks bent up still.
Yeah, it's still been up on the back end. Pretty good.
That may be the end of his fast car. He's going to have to hope that these guys wreck each other. And with the way things have gone tonight so far, yeah, that could happen. Dylan's stuck behind Jerry Hendrickson. And you got a couple of cars in front of you that you got to maneuver around.
Yeah, they seem to be a little quicker than me right now. I'll let both of them go. Let's see if we can catch them on the tail end of this run here. If we can stay green.
All right. Well, now Riley's pulling away from Matthew Bird. He's got pressure tires. Dylan Davis doesn't have the speed that he had before he wrecked. Right now they're just running laps, listening to the engines roar here at Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway. Riley Frost is pulling away from Matthew Bird with kind of ease right now. Jerry Hendrickson's in third. Dylan Davis is in fourth. He does not have the speed that he once had. That's a shame. This could be the race Riley Frost was wanting all along. 75 to go. Talked to him in the interview from after the Asphalt Assault Series race, and he wasn't confident with his car. Hendrickson is catching Matthew Bird. He might battle for second place here. Only way I think this race is going to go back into Dylan Davis's favor at this point is if an incident happens with the top three. Oh, Matthew Bird is blinking right there in front of Jerry. That would be scary to see when you're trying to catch up to someone. 6 cars currently on the lead lap. We have 69 laps to go. Riley Frost has clean air. He's pulling away. He's almost 2 seconds ahead of Matthew Bird. He's got fresher tires. Jerry Hendrickson, driving for Jacob Schneider Racing, is trying to keep the streak alive. He's the only chance they have now. And now Jerry Hendrickson is looking to the inside of Matthew Bird. They have a lap car of Chucky Walden right in front of them. Hendrickson's on the inside. He's trying to make the pass on Matthew Bird. They are both 3.5 seconds off of Riley Frost. Next time by will be 60 laps to go. They have to get up there to Riley. And Chucky Walden spins it right in front of the leaders. Caution.
Oh, he's still in the track.
Caution number 13. I wonder if Dylan will try to get some repairs on his car while we got the yellow going. We do have Matthew Bird pitting for the first time. Riley Frost pitting for the second time, which will put Jerry Hendrickson in the lead. And I think Rodney Roberts, you'll be second.
Yeah, I don't know how well this is going to work out. My tires are feeling kind of worn already, even though I stopped midway. But anybody that's got fresher tires still is going to be, they're going to be so much quicker.
So we're going to watch back the incident that caused the caution here. Oh, that's not it. I picked the wrong one. There we go.
Anthony Muller, Ant-Man in the Discord.
He is Ant-Man in the Discord.
Yeah, there's a message in the little chat for you. You don't gotta look at it now. Boop just apologized to you. Basically saying the timing got thrown off. It wasn't intentional, despite the fact that you got into it earlier. And I was in the voice chat with him. He talked himself out and screwed up going to the corner.
10-4. I'll hit him up after the race, but we're good.
No problem. I just wanted to let you know it wasn't intentional. He was standing on his brake pedal. And that's close.
Yeah, 10-4. Appreciate you letting me know.
All right.
Window now where this is not going to be a time problem. Good luck. Keep it going.
10-4. Thank you.
55 laps to go when we go green. We have different people up front. Rodney Roberts on the outside. Jerry Hendrickson on the inside. Here we go. Green flag racing here in just a moment. The 14th restart of the race. Here we go. Jerry Hendrickson is off. Dylan Davis shoots to the inside.
Yeah, I'm letting the tires go. We're not gonna fight them.
And Matthew Bird has speed right now.
Oh, they're about to wreck. Dylan was fishtailing everywhere there.
Yeah, Dylan's car is damaged heavily, so it's definitely not the speedy car it was earlier. But it looks like Matthew Bird with the fresh tires. This was the strategy call of the race. He has fresher tires than Hendrickson and Riley Frost and Dylan Davis. Hendrickson's making that car very wide right now. Matthew Bird cannot get around him. Matthew's on the inside. He's going to make the move right here. Turn number 3. They're touching. Hendrickson kills the wall. Wow, that was a hard hit. Riley Frost moves back up to second place with that incident. All right, so now this race is going to be Matthew Bird on fresh tires. Riley Frost, does he have enough to keep up with Matthew Bird on fresh tires? Is Matthew Bird going to be the one to end the Jacob Schneider Racing win streak of 21 races on Monday nights in a row? The only chance they have now is something happened to the top 2 and Jerry Hendrickson steals the win. But I want to make an honorable mention to Dawson Melton, who is in 4th. If some misfortune happens to the top 3, Dawson is right there to take a victory.
I think he came from a lap down too, if I remember correctly.
Yes, he had 2 lucky dogs. But right now, Matthew Bird is pulling away from Riley Frost. He's up to 1 second ahead. Jerry Hendrickson killed the wall hard. His car is not going to handle like it was. And Dylan Davis has fallen back to 5th after leading early. Looked like he had the race in the bag if it had gone green flag racing. But incidents with cars self-spinning all over the place finally took out Landon Lacey and Dylan Davis from contention.
Yeah, sometimes it just pays to just take it easy and be consistent. I mean, get driving too hard.
Matthew Bird blinks again. Right now, we're just kind of watching them make laps. 42 laps to go. These laps go very fast. Every lap is 18 seconds. Riley is catching back on Bird. He's got some stuff in the tank, and LeBlanc just got another 2X. Let's take a look at what happened.
He's had a little bit of struggles tonight.
Yeah, he hit the wall on the front stretch and got a 2X. I really got to use the bathroom. But we're going to stay here for the next 37 laps. Does Riley Frost have enough in the tank to catch back up to Matthew Bird on fresher tires? He has already gained back 0.3 of a second. Matthew Bird blinks again. Every time he blinks, Riley gains 1/10 of a second. I wonder if that's what is actually slowing Bird down. Is he's getting a little bit of lag or something, and it's causing his car to lose grip. That is something you wouldn't deal with in real racing, but you do actually deal with it in iRacing.
That was a bold move, trying to get under the lap car, trying to get under Melton there. Took it all the way to the apron, it looked like, going into the turn.
Yeah, I wouldn't be blocking a lap car. I'd just let him go.
Yeah, exactly.
The lap car's faster.
Running in fourth.
Yeah, you don't want to have an incident at this point and lose a good finish.
Well, that, and you burn up your tires trying to stay in front of a lap car for what?
Yeah, I mean, he's got that lap car between him and Dylan Davis, so that is one thing that he's probably thinking about. But we're watching this race right now for the lead, and Riley's actually catching Bird, so we're gonna see what happens here.
Yeah, that's why they're 0.3 apart. According to my overlay.
Yeah, they got as much as 1 second apart there at the beginning of this run, and now Riley Frost is almost up to Matthew Bird's bumper. They're both hungry for that $25 Rums bounty. For some reason, that's a tongue twister for me. Rums bounty, Rums race bounty. But Sir Rodney Roberts is the one who give us that. And oh, Bird just blinked real hard, and Frost gained 0.2 of a second on him when he did. So Frost is going to have to take that into consideration while he tries to pass Bird. If he blinks at the wrong time, that might be calamity for both of them.
Wrecking. Oh, right in front of me.
Oh, did you get involved? Yes, you did. Oh my gosh,
yeah.
Your right front tire is all the way through your hood.
Yeah,
holy cow.
He didn't hold his brakes.
Why not just let me by, dude?
Oh my gosh. And we just watched that back. Alright, so let's see what happened here. Okay. Dawson
Oh, and I don't have a fast repair. Look at that. I don't know where my fast repair went, but
That is unfortunate.
okay. Not sure why the fast repair is gone, because I had 0x up until then. But well, that looks like the end of our race, and it kind of sucks. We had a good run going. We're catching 4th and 5th, and all about a lap car trying to race somebody. Yeah, but hey, I guess that's part of racing. I'll pop out of this here, and we'll watch the rest of it.
All right, Rodney. Thank you for joining me.
Yeah, absolutely. I might hang around for a little bit with you, and we'll get the race up so I can kind of be live here. Because I want to watch that back and kind of see what happened there, because it wasn't good. I had a good race going.
Yeah, so
somebody else missed.
Dawson just cuts it into Anthony there. The lap car just spins him. I don't know why. We're gonna rewind it back a little bit, see if there was anything else that might have taken place there. Excuse me.
They were kind of racing each other hard, from what I could tell from back there where I was. Like we said in the broadcast, at that point, he's a lap car. When he cuts it that quick, just let him roll around, just fall back in line, and continue to race. Now, the scenario has taken out a couple of us here and ruined a couple people's race just because he just drove straight in the back end of him.
Yeah, he did. That's unfortunate. Dylan was involved in that as well. And he doesn't have a fast repair either, but he didn't take the heavy damage you did. There's literally 5 cars on the track now, with 24 laps to go.
Terry, I'm gonna go high. My car is still.
We're getting ready to go green flag racing once again. Restart number 14. We still have a long way to go, 24 laps. Anything can happen. 5 cars on the track. Here we go, green flag.
Got a good start there. Matthew Bird got a real good jump there on that start. Put 4 or 5 car lengths on Riley.
That he did. And that's not what Riley wanted. He was catching him right before that caution came out. And these two guys are side by side again, the 8 and 12. And he let him go that time. He let him go.
Well, we destroy the other cars and let him go this time.
Yeah. Dylan's moving way up. I heard him over your radio that he's killed the car, so.
Yeah, his front is looking just terrible.
And there's another 4X. This time it was Dylan Davis and Anthony Mullet. Let's see what happens. Anthony got into the wall and Dylan got into him. So now Riley Frost has 17 laps to try to reel Matthew Bird in again. He's down now to 0.4 of a second. Oh, he slides it. Coming off of turn 2, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you got to watch that sliding into to heat up them back tires. And you got to kind of take it easy for a lap or two.
Which is what he's doing, and Riley Frost has caught all the way back up to him when that happened. We're still going to have a race here for the lead pretty soon. Riley Frost is on the low line right next to the yellow line, and Bird's on a little bit higher line. They're still staying about 0.3 of a second off of each other. Jerry Hendrickson still in a pretty good seat here watching these two race in front of them.
All it'll take is one little slip up by Matthew, miss a corner, slide the tires, touch the wall, and Riley be on him.
Yes, sir. Watching from the blimp cam and see their lines really well from here. Riley's right down on the line, and Bird's arcing the corners.
Yeah, he's kind of taking a going in high, center off. He's coming, cutting it down to the line, keeping the wheel nice and straight coming off the corner.
Riley's getting the entries, and he's going to be side by side. Oh, he was there side by side with him coming into turn number 4, but coming out, 4. Now we're into turn number 1. He's right there on the bumper. Again, we still got to watch out that Matthew Bird keeps blinking every now and then. He blinks at the wrong time. Oh, Riley slid it.
Oh, he slid a little bit. He's going to have to sit back and cool him down for a couple laps and make about a 5-lap run if he's going to get back to him.
Yep, that's about what's going to happen here. These two are the stars of the show right now. 5 cars still on the lead lap, 6 cars still out there. This has been one heck of a race of attrition. This is the worst one we've had in probably 2 seasons, honestly.
Yeah, I can't recall anything this bad, and some of it a little bit unnecessary, but this is a tough track.
We're getting ready for 5 to go. Riley Frost has got to make one more push to try to catch Matthew Bird. Hope that Matthew Bird can make a mistake again so he can get back up on him.
No room for error for Riley. He's going to make 4 perfect laps here.
Yep, 4 perfect laps. I really feel bad for Dylan Davis. He has the fastest lap of the race, led 43 laps, his home track. He had everything going for him, and then the incidents he got caught up in them, just like you.
Yeah, that's part of it.
3
right
to
now
go.
Looks like Matt's just kind of keeping him mid-distance now.
Matthew Bird just blinked again. He's going to sweep the night if he makes 2 more laps like that. Winning in the street stocks. Is he going to win again here in the super late models? Is he about to get Rum's bounty? 1 more lap. White flag.
If Riley sends it here on these last 2 laps, I don't think he can get close enough to him.
No, I think the mistake he made with 8 to go costed him the race. Checkered flag is waving. Matthew Bird crosses the line in first. Riley Frost second. There's a crash right there on the line. I don't know what happened there. It's Jerry Hendrickson.
His car, please. Ah, three.
Let's see what happened here. Oh. I don't guess there was a crash. My bad.
No, I think somebody kind of just got in the wall. Might have been Dylan Davis, maybe.
All right. Well, you got Matthew Bird, Frost, and Hendrickson.
All right. Well, it's been a pleasure announcing with you. I'm going to let you do your interviews here in a minute. And it's been fun. Maybe I'll hop in here next week and give it another go with you if you don't have anybody.
All right, buddy. It was good to have you. Sorry that your race ended bad, and but it was still fun to have you here. Thanks, Rodney.
No problem. Have a good night.
You as well. I'm just waiting for the drivers here. We're going to watch it back. The last couple laps, Riley Frost had nothing for Matthew Bird. Oh, I see where. Jerry Hendrickson, you got a third place, another podium here in the PRA iRacing Super Late Models. Congrats here at Nashville Speedway. That was a race of attrition. What are your thoughts on that one, buddy?
I just didn't like the setup all night long. Car just wouldn't land and rotate the way I wanted it to, and we bent a wheel early on, had to pit a little earlier than we wanted to and throw tires on it, and we come back out and we were just riding and felt like on a long green we had speed. If we could stay green 10-15 laps. And then when the 9 was coming back through, he just got in my door and it got me up out of the groove, and I caught the fence again and bent another wheel, and it was a dump truck from then on.
Yeah, I saw that. You guys were racing hard there for the lead, and it was unfortunate for you. But I mean, you come home with a third place finish.
It's just one of those things. He was coming on new tires. I was just trying to be enough of an annoyance that he couldn't just drive away. It's just one of those things that happens. But just didn't have it handling good tonight. Survived, got a third. We'll take it and move on from there. About all we can say tonight is we survived.
Yes, sir, and congrats on joining Jacob Schneider Racing. You were the last one to be the hope to keep the streak alive of winning 22 in a row, but the streak ends tonight. What are your thoughts about the new team?
I'm loving it, man. Had a new paint scheme for tonight. Thought I got it uploaded, ended up in a car. I don't even remember racing somehow tonight, but had a little technical difficulty and it didn't upload the way I wanted to. So we'll have the new paint scheme on for the next race. Maybe something will go right the next race.
Yeah, I saw the Miller Genuine Draft. It was a pretty good Rusty Wallace paint scheme. I still liked it.
Yeah, it was still a good-looking car, but I haven't run that scheme in so long. I don't know what I did, but I'll get it figured out, and we'll be in the good scheme. And happy to be a part of those guys' team. They're a great group of guys. They like to reach out. They like to help you. So I'm really proud to be a part of that. So.
Yeah, it was unfortunate to see Landon have early troubles and then eventually got put out of the race. But you made the finish. You kept at least a finishing effort on the podium. So the podium streak is still alive.
Yep, at least we could keep something going for them.
Yes, sir. You want to make any shout-outs before we move on, buddy?
Just thanks to my real sponsors in real life, Cumberland Sales Company, for all your wire rope and rigging needs, and David's Engine Shop for all the power he makes us, and that's pretty much it.
Well, we thank you for racing with us, Jerry, and we appreciate you being with us here at PRA, and we'll see you next week in the late model stocks.
All right, sir. Y'all have a good one.
You as well. And second place goes to Riley Frost, and man, Riley, that was a good one. You had enough for Matthew Bird, but the mistake you made there, getting a little sideways with 8 laps to go, you couldn't catch back up with him. Give us some of your thoughts on the race. I know that was a race of attrition.
Yeah, I mean, the car felt good on old tires. When I came down and got the 4 new tires, we got way too tight, and I burned my tires up trying to chase down Matthew. And then I hit the apron, of course, and that was it for that. Couldn't catch him after that.
Yeah, he was a tough one to catch, and he had fresher tires, so I knew it was going to be a challenge for you. But he got that one restart with, I think it was the 13th restart. He got about a second ahead of you, and then you caught all the way back up to his rear bumper, and then the caution came out again. I felt like you were going to get around him. Is that where you burned the tires up?
Yeah, I burned the tires up. I should have made a bigger adjustment and loosened it up a lot more, but a lot of people were having problems keeping the rear end under them, so.
Yeah, that was a rough one. We don't have many of those anymore, so that's unfortunate. But, yeah, second place is still not bad. You beat Landon Lacey, who was the points leader going into the night, so that helps you with points.
Yeah, that's good to hear. I love these cars.
Well, yes, sir. You got anything you want to say before we go?
I appreciate for all you do for this series. It's a great place to race.
I appreciate hearing that, especially after a night like tonight. It was rough coming from the series director, seeing all the cautions. It kind of, I know that frustrates people out there, and there's been a couple of new people join, and this was their first experience with us, and kind of puts a bad taste in some people's mouths sometimes, but I hope they know that this is not the normal.
Yeah, no, it's usually pretty good. Glad to see more cars, though. That's a plus.
Yes, absolutely. Well, we thank you, Riley. Congrats again on another second place. That win's coming.
Yeah, I hope so. Thank you.
You're welcome. We'll see you next time, buddy.
Yeah, see you next week.
Riley Frost was second place. And last but not least, going to bring Matthew Bird in here. Matthew Bird, again, you sweep the night, and you did something that nobody's been able to do in 22 races. Someone besides Jacob Schneider Racing has won a race on Monday night. Give us your thoughts, buddy. That was a hard one.
Wow. I'm exhausted now. That was something.
Yeah?
I really did not think I would be able to hold Riley back. He was much better on the long run. He was able to save tires better. So he was, at least from what I could see, he was running more of the bottom line, and I was arcing the corner more to get a stronger drive off, and I think that really hurt my right front tire. But I managed barely to stay in front of him, and then I went back and watched the replay, and with about 10 laps to go, he just barely clipped the apron on the left side, and that just let me pull away.
Yeah, he got loose coming on. There was a few laps before that, though, that you did something similar and allowed him to catch you. So
yeah, I clipped the apron a few times too.
Yeah, we were watching as you had a more arcing corner while he was down solid on the bottom line. So
yeah,
if he could have got to you, that would have been a really good side-by-side battle, at least for a while.
I think if he got to my inside, it would have been over there, because the way I was driving it, I was taking such a late apex. I think if he was on my inside, I wouldn't have been able to get the drive off the corner, and he would have just gotten by me. So I was doing all I could to keep him from getting to my inside.
And you also won from the pole, so you got $5 for the pole position, and you also won Rum's race bounty of $25 tonight. So congrats on that as well. And with Landon Lacey getting a DNF tonight, that actually helps you in the points quite a bit, was especially with you getting an LPP for week 1.
Oh yeah, that definitely helps a lot. I got the bonus point for the pole, the bonus point for leading a lap, and I'm not sure if I led the most laps or not, but
you did.
It was a good point. Okay, so this was a really good points race.
Good points race. Jacob Schneider Racing finally has not won a race after 22 races in a row on Monday nights. You're the one that conquers their streak entirely. So congrats on that. And that's something that Jacob himself has been looking for, someone to break it. And he actually called Riley Frost to be the one to do it, and you're the one that beat him.
I almost wasn't, but I got it done.
You got it done here at Nashville Fairground Speedway. We have 14 cautions. That was a lot.
Wow. Yeah.
But yeah, congratulations. You did really good on all the restarts. That was something that kept you in front. You got a big start.
One of the restarts, I think it was the second or third last one, I restarted about 5th, and Riley was on my outside, and I got really lucky there because the car in front of him got a bad launch, so that let me get by both of them and get up to 2nd or 3rd. So if that didn't happen, I don't think I would have won.
Hey, sometimes things got to play in your favor, and tonight it did.
Yep.
You led 111 laps of the 200, so congrats again on maximum points and $25, which we will get to you. Actually, $30 total. Sorry, we'll get to get you that after the race. And do you want to make any shout-outs before we go, buddy?
I want to shout out my cousin because she was watching too, and I was like texting her throughout the race, and that was fun. And whoever made my qualifying setup, I found that on Garage 61, and that thing was insanely fast. I don't know who made it, but it was crazy.
Yeah, you beat everybody, so they had to be pretty good, and you beat some really skillful racers here. So you can't call yourself a novice.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Matthew, for racing with PRA, and we appreciate you. And congrats again on another victory. You swept the night, and you are probably going to be the points leader after tonight's race.
All righty.
So we will see you next week, buddy.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. And with that being said, that is all she wrote for tonight's PRA Short Track Series. Man, that was tough. 14 cautions. A lot of them were self-spins. A lot of them were the same people constantly. And unfortunately, that just happens sometimes. The setup just didn't work tonight for some reason for some of them. And this track was tough. And we saw that even with Landon Lacey spinning out with, I think it was the first 4 laps of the race. Let me see here. We actually see when he got that. Yeah, lap 2. Lap 2 of the race. We'll actually watch that right now. Landon Lacey right there in 3rd place. Spins it around, causes the first caution of the night. And so let's see some of these others. Here's a lap 37 incident. And here's another lap 42. Lap 44. This was a big one for Sharn Hill. He had a good race going at this point. There was an incident here with Anthony Mullet. Here's the next full course caution, which was lap 73. lap 85. Oh yeah, that's when he went airborne. That was a hard hit. Man, that was a hard hit. Here's the next full course caution, lap 71. Yeah, so there was a lot. There was a lot going on tonight. It was hard to get green flag racing going. But sometimes you have that. And it was unfortunate for Dylan Davis tonight. This was his home track. He led 43 laps of the 200. He was on his way to leading the most laps at that point in the race when the caution came out and ended it. That was the one that he finally ended the race. There's the end of Rodney's race. Let's see, here's, I think, the one, yeah. Landon hits Austin, who was sideways on the track, and Dylan had nowhere to go. That destroyed all their cars. That was the end of Dylan's dominance in this race. That was his race to win. Well, anyway, without further ado, we thank you all, everybody that watched tonight's race. It was a rough one, but Matthew Bird comes out on top. He is the victor. He gets the rum race bounty. He also gets the pole bonus. Sorry. And my computer crashed once during the broadcast, and I apologize for that. But that is all she wrote here at Nashville Fairgrounds in the Super Late Models Crown Jewel Late Model Series. For PRA and the Board of Directors, I am Justin Phoenix. We'll see you next week.